Hi, in this video we'll learn how to find the slope of a line from a graph. First of all, slope of a line is the measure of its steepness. Slope determines the steepness of a line. And the smaller the slope is, the flatter the line is going to be. And the higher the slope is, the steeper the line is going to be. Slope is written as change in y over change in x. So if you want to write change in y over change in x, this is just a different form of writing change in y over change in x. We call it delta y over delta x. So the slope is difference in the y value over the difference in the x value. And we usually call it rise over run. Now I need to find the slope of this line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first choose the exact points from this line. Now I need the exact 2 points which are easy to read. And you can pick any 2 points from this line. It doesn't matter what points you choose. You're always going to get the same slope. But remember that you avoid using the fractions or the decimal values. I mean, you need the nice integer values. So I picked these 2 points and these are nice and easy to read. So I got this point -3, 2 and I got this point another point 2, -3. I need to find the change in y over change in x. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a triangle here. Let me make a triangle here first. So I got this triangle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the vertical distance first, and then I'm going to calculate the horizontal distance. So you think about it in this way. So let's say if I want to travel from this point to this point, how do I get from this point to this point? So first of all, I'm going to travel vertically and then I'm going to travel horizontally. So let's calculate the vertical distance. To calculate the vertical distance, what we need to do is we just need to count the number of blocks we have, the number of units. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be 5. So I'm going to write 5 here. Okay, the vertical distance is 5. Now remember that I'm going down, right? Your rises, you can either go up or down. Now when you go up, your rise is going to be positive, and when you go down, your rise is going to be negative. Since I'm going down, my rise is going to be negative. So I'm going to put negative sign in front of 5. So this is going to be -5. Now let's talk about this. This is run. From this point to this point, I'm moving to the right. So run is going to be positive. So this is going to stay positive. Now let's count the number of blocks we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see that this is 5 units. So I'm going to put 5 here. And this is going to stay positive because run is positive when you move to the right and run is negative if you go to the left. So I got +5. Now we're just going to plug in the values into this formula. So change in y over change in x. So change in y is -5. So I'm going to plug in -5 here in this formula. And then change in x is 5. So I got 5 here, and -5 divided by 5 is going to give me -1. So I can say that the slope of this line is -1. And slope is represented by m, so I can say that m is equal to -1. Now you can also find the slope in this way. Instead of going down 5 and to the right 5, you can also do this. You can go up 5 and to the left 5. I'm going to show you how to do that. So you first find the vertical distance, and then you can find the horizontal distance. So let's count the number of blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5 units, and since you're going up, right, from this point to this point, you're going up. So your rise is going to be positive now because you're going up. And from going from this point to this point, you're moving from here to here. That means you're moving to the left. If you're moving to the left direction, then your run is going to be negative. So make sure you put the negative sign, and then let's count the number of units we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be -5, right? So now your change in y, let's write this. Slope is equal to change in y over change in x. So what's your change in y? Change in y is your vertical distance. This time your vertical distance is +5, so you're going to put +5 here. And then change in x is your horizontal distance, which is -5 this time. So we're going to put -5 here. And again, 5 divided by -5 is going to give you -1. So either ways is fine. Doesn't matter which direction you go, you're always going to get the same slope. So I hope you feel comfortable in finding the slope of a line from a graph now. That's all in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel and want to see more videos on other math topics, be sure to subscribe down below and share it with your friends. See you in the next video.